Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. In part 2, it's time to bake everything and get that gooey, cheesy goodness. Let's finish off our baked ziti and make it look as delicious as it tastes. Serving suggestions. When the baked ziti comes out of the oven, let it rest for 10 to 15 minutes. This makes serving easier and allows the flavors to settle. As you slice into the cheesy goodness, consider garnishing with fresh basil or parsley for a pop of color and flavor. Pair your baked ziti with a simple side salad for freshness or some garlic bread for that true comfort food experience. A glass of red wine could also elevate the meal beautifully. Enjoy your homemade masterpiece. Common variations and twists. Baked ziti is a versatile dish that can be tailored to meet various dietary needs and flavor preferences. Whether you're looking for a vegetarian alternative or aiming to cut back on carbs, there's a baked ziti variation for you. Let's explore some common twists that can take this classic dish to new heights. Vegetarian baked ziti. Creating a vegetarian version of baked ziti is as easy as swapping out the meat for a variety of plant-based ingredients. Start with the same basic components: ziti pasta, marinara sauce, and a blend of cheeses. To amp up the nutritional value, add vegetables like spinach, mushrooms, bell peppers, or zucchini. Sauté your chosen vegetables until they're tender, then mix them into your sauce. This not only enhances the flavor but also adds texture. Consider using ricotta cheese mixed with herbs for a fresh, creamy layer. Lastly, top with mozzarella to achieve that perfect gooey finish. This vegetarian baked ziti is not just satisfying, it's a celebration of flavors. Low-carb alternatives. For those watching their carb intake, low-carb baked ziti options are available. One popular substitute is using zucchini noodles, often called zoodles. Spiralizing zucchini creates a pasta-like consistency that absorbs the sauce's flavors beautifully. Start by sweating the zoodles to remove excess moisture before layering them into your dish. You can also try spaghetti squash or cauliflower rice for a different twist. With these options, combine your favorite tomato sauce, cheeses, and any additional toppings while keeping the carb count low. You'll still enjoy a hearty, cheesy experience without the extra carbs. Gluten-free options. Going gluten-free doesn't mean sacrificing flavor in your baked ziti. Many gluten-free pasta alternatives are on the market today, such as brown rice pasta, chickpea pasta, or lentil pasta. These options are excellent for maintaining that satisfying texture you love in traditional baked ziti. When making the sauce, ensure that all ingredients, like broth or sauces, are gluten-free. Layer the pasta and sauce as you normally would, and don't forget the cheese. This gluten-free baked ziti allows everyone to savor a classic dish without worry. Spicy versions. If you're craving some heat, adding a spicy twist to baked ziti can elevate the dish to a new level. Start with your classic base, then incorporate ingredients like red pepper flakes, spicy sausage, or even jalapenos into your sauce. For an added punch, drizzle hot sauce over the top before baking, just enough to tantalize the taste buds without overwhelming the classic flavors. You could also swap in pepper jack cheese for mozzarella to introduce that creamy, spicy goodness. This spicy baked ziti is perfect for those who love to turn up the heat. With these variations, baked ziti can fit just about any taste or dietary need. So go ahead, get creative and make this beloved dish your own. Tips for making the best baked ziti. With baked ziti, even small improvements can create a noticeable difference in flavor and texture. Let's break down some key tips to elevate your dish. Balancing flavors. Achieving the perfect balance of flavors is essential for a memorable baked ziti. You want a combination of acidity, saltiness, and creaminess that really brings your dish to life. Start with your sauce. A good tomato sauce will have that necessary acidity. Consider adding a splash of balsamic vinegar, or a squeeze of lemon juice. These simple additions can brighten up the overall flavor. Next, focus on seasoning. Use salt thoughtfully. Too little can make your dish bland, while too much can overpower it. Taste as you go to find the sweet spot. Additionally, fresh herbs can enhance the flavor profile. Basil and oregano are classic choices, but don't shy away from experimenting with thyme or even a sprinkle of red pepper flakes for a hint of heat. Lastly, the cheese adds creaminess. Using whole milk ricotta and a blend of mozzarella and parmesan will help create a rich, satisfying texture. Don't skip the final sprinkle of cheese on top. That golden, bubbly finish adds both flavor and visual appeal. Using fresh ingredients. Using fresh ingredients is a game changer. Start with herbs. Fresh basil and parsley not only add vibrant color but also enhance the dish's flavor. Snip them just before serving to maximize freshness. Next, invest in high-quality cheeses. Look for fresh mozzarella instead of pre-shredded. It melts better and offers that gooey texture everyone loves. Pair it with ricotta that's creamy but not overly wet, which can make the dish soggy. A good parmesan adds a salty punch that rounds out the dish. Homemade sauce is another way to elevate your baked ziti. It's simple, just sauté garlic and onions, add crushed tomatoes, and let it simmer. The result is a sauce bursting with flavor. Store-bought may be convenient but often lacks that fresh taste. Make ahead and freezing tips. Baked ziti is perfect for preparing in advance, making it a great option for busy days. If you're planning a gathering, assemble your ziti a day in advance. Layer your ingredients, cover it tightly with plastic wrap, and pop it in the fridge. Just remember to remove the wrap before baking, as that can trap moisture. Freezing is another excellent way to enjoy baked ziti later. Once assembled, simply cover it with foil and freeze it before baking. When you're ready to cook it, just allow it to defrost overnight in the fridge. Cooking times may vary, so keep an eye on the ziti while it's in the oven. If it's frozen, it may take a bit longer to heat through. By incorporating these tips, balancing flavors, using fresh ingredients, and preparing in advance, you'll be well on your way to making the best baked ziti that impresses every time. Why baked ziti is perfect for any occasion. Baked ziti has a unique charm that makes it suitable for countless events. Whether you're hosting a small gathering or a large celebration, this dish easily adapts to fit the occasion. Let's explore the qualities that make baked ziti a go-to option for any event. Universal appeal. There's something universally comforting about baked ziti. The combination of tender pasta, rich sauce, and melted cheese appeals to a wide range of taste buds. It's a dish that makes everyone feel welcomed and cozy, and that's why it works for any gathering. Imagine serving it at a family reunion, where kids and adults alike dig in with smiles. Or picture it at a casual weekend get-together, where guests can help themselves and enjoy seconds. Baked ziti is the culinary equivalent of a warm hug, making it a favorite for many. Crowd-pleasing nature. Baked ziti shines when it comes to feeding a crowd. Its generous portions mean you can easily serve a large number of people without fuss. You can prepare a big tray that can accommodate everyone, ensuring there's plenty for all to enjoy. Plus, this dish is forgiving. Even if you have varying tastes among guests, baked ziti allows room for customization. Whether someone prefers extra cheese or wants it meat-free, there are endless variations to satisfy everyone. It's the kind of dish that creates a sense of togetherness while meeting individual needs. Scalable for any group size. One of the greatest advantages of baked ziti is its scalability. You can adjust the recipe based on how many people you're serving. For an intimate dinner, a smaller baking dish will do. Hosting a larger party? Just double or triple the recipe. Baked ziti also keeps well. You can prepare it ahead of time, pop it in the oven when you're ready, and have the meal practically made for you. It's one of those dishes where making enough for a big crowd doesn't take much more effort than preparing a smaller portion. Cost-effective meal. Feeding a large group can get expensive, but baked ziti is a cost-effective option. Pasta is relatively inexpensive, and the other ingredients like tomato sauce and cheese are affordable, especially when bought in bulk. Whether you're hosting a dinner party, feeding a family, or bringing a dish to a potluck, baked ziti offers great value. You don't need to break the bank to make a satisfying, crowd-pleasing meal. Plus, it's a great way to use up pantry staples, so you'll always have the basics on hand to whip up a delicious dish without a trip to the store. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.